it appears that the next step would be to
intake?
Install the intake.
Wow.
Big time, good times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the intake came with a couple extra gaskets, and I have no idea where these guys go to. An O-ring, a little guy, and a big guy. And I don't remember removing these.
I don't either.
So, yeah, my gut would tell me that these are not needed.
So that won't. It's obviously for something that's what years I wonder was that used for? Some kind of crossover tube, right? That or some kind of hot, because that's what those kind of gaskets those are, like for an exhaust or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see. I mean, you're not gonna. I don't know where it would go on your intake. Did I set that on it? Or?
All right. So this would be the only way it could go on.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me there should be some kind of clip to hold this on.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like. Looks like something goes.
All right. I will inquire about that at a future time. And let me just make sure this okay. Well, that's nice and easy, because I'm just going to cut that off anyway.
Where does that go to?
This is supposed to go to the PCV valve in the driver's side valve valve cover.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to eliminate that. I'm going to cut it here, and that's what that 3/8, and then it's going to go to a catch can that's going to mount somewhere over here, and then it's going to the outlet side of the catch can will feed back and go into here.
I got you.
There'll be a PVC. I'll put a universal PVC tube or PVC valve, a PCV valve in that run of wire. And this guy just goes right to the cold air intake. So yeah. So all right, let's put this baby on. I assume they're not labeled left and right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me take a look at this. Let me make sure. There's no label on them. All right.
Okay, this is backwards from the other one.
Well, that's barely catching.
Mm-hmm.
Just for shits and giggles, let me just switch them.
Okay. All right,
Somehow it
sir.
does.
I didn't notice you taking the tape off.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let me. Can you grab those two mounting bolts out of the back there?
Yep. Okay.
All right. Pull that damn thing.
It's tall.
Yeah. All right. Why is it not sitting down right? Oh, you know what I forgot to put in here? Those foam gizmo things. But that's okay. I'm gonna leave them off. All right, something in the way. This guy here. That's that guy. And I don't see any other wire harnesses. So why is this not sitting down? This side's on, but this side seems slightly elevated. Oh, there it goes. It just needed a little coaxing. Just needed to push down a little bit. There, it's on.
Okay, and there's a hose in the back, I think is bent down for the fuel return, I think. There's a fuel line, but then there should be another one for the fuel return. You see back there's a black wire line in the back there?
This guy?
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, this is the PCV
Okay.
thing here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, and then this guy just will plug right into there. And this guy will plug right into here. Oh, I need to put that on here.
Very good.
Yep, so before I start bolting things up, I'm going to bolt the thing down. I'm going to start with two right up front.
This must be the bag that contains all of those.
Mm-hmm. And I do have one in the back of the trunk that did not make it to the it didn't make it to the bag. There might be a torque sequence, but I'm just gonna, and it's in the book, but I'm just gonna get them started.
Yeah. It looks like it lifted up in the back.
Yeah. Looking up the torque specs?
No. No, I'll see if I got expecting some emails.
Yeah.
You want me to?
You know what? If you wouldn't mind, yeah. See if you could. See if you See if you can stumble. See if you can stumble across the.
All right.
By the way, what time is it?
It is 11:07.
Oh, okay. All right. One more to do and then torquing. This one's considered to be the worst. To get to, that is. Drop it there. Come on. It's not easy. It's not hard. Just fall right in.
So 2008. Intake manifold torque specs.
Is in a sequence, if there is one.
Okay. That's, I don't know if that's the correct one. That's 350. Okay, yeah. I see 44. See if this looks familiar. 44 inch-pounds, final pass 89 inch-pounds. Okay, 5.3.
Why the hell won't this SOB go in? Oh, there it is. Because it needed my other hand. Because I'm a lefty, that's why.
Yeah, first pass 44, second pass 80, 89.
Okay. Any particular sequence?
Yep.
All right, they're all snug. Okay.
Okay, so
And then
all right. Oh yeah, that one's a lot clearer than. Okay.
so one in the center, one in the center, back one, up front.
Well, unfortunately, my torque wrench starts at 5, so I'll go to 5 and
Yeah.
and just I'll be fine with that. All right. I probably have them already torqued down to. Let me go to a longer extension.
It's still not popping?
I was wondering the same thing. Come on, that's gotta be 5. There we go.
Okay. Now the one behind it on that side.
Mm-hmm. Need a longer. I need a middle size like this one here.
Okay. Second from the front on this side.
All right.
Second from the rear on this side. second from the front on that side. That should be number 6.
Okay.
Front on that side.
Okay.
Okay, very rear on this side.
All right, now things are going to get dicey.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to take a 2-second break. Let my legs.
Yeah.
Click ought to be coming up any minute now. There it is.
Back one on that side.
You know what? Let me get this. Hang on a minute here. Let me speed it up with this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here all frickin' day. All right. Shit. Ah, come on. This is turning.
So
I had it locked down. Cheap Harbor Freight torque wrenches. My good one doesn't read this slow. You gotta be kidding me. This has gotta be. Oh, there it was. All right.
front one on this side.
That's the last one.
That's the last one this round.
All right.
7.5 now.
7.5 pounds?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 89, which is close to 90, which takes us 7.5.
All right.
All right, so center of this side.
then this one right here.
Yep, very front. Yep. Okay.
Hallelujah. Alright.
Alright.
So, I still have a couple minutes. Remove intake manifold.
Okay.
Got that done. That's 39. 38. Remove intake manifold bolts. Alright, I can check that. Remove fuel line from fuel rail. Well, that's easy. All I gotta do is just plug it in. Fuel line is reattached.
Okay.
All right. Disconnect Evap purge line from solenoid. All right, so that's this guy right here. And the Evap purge line comes in via this guy right here and plugs into this guy right here.
Okay.
So that's, and then there's a sensor that goes right there. So let me see. We'll deal with that later. All right. All right, let's see. Disconnect Evap purge line from solenoid. Disconnect vacuum PCV hose from top of intake manifold. So that's those two things which we'll have to deal with later, because we're going to put in the catch can. So I guess at this point I'm going to start connecting up wires, because the next step is tuck harness up out of the way, unplug fuel injectors and ignition coil pack, remove engine wire harness, and then after that so I'm going to plug everything back up from the harness, and then after that, and I should be able to get that done before I go, and then after that remove hoses from water pump. So I got to stop actually at one of the places and I need to get a top water hose. That's the one thing I forgot to get. But you know, I can always connect that up later. That's not a big deal. And then it says remove power steering and alternator bracket from block, which it's already on here. And then I could put the alternator on and plug it in. So let me go ahead and start plugging this stuff up. This went down to the back, and this, I want to say these lines go over top of let's see here. These are the fuel injectors. So I can start plugging those in. All right. I like the sound of that, because I know it fits.
Yeah.
And this looks to be another ground. And then this goes to the alternator. And then this goes to, where's that gizmo that comes down? what? This might go to the in throttle body.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, because this, where's that thing that comes off? Okay, yeah, because this is already connected. All right, so this guy goes to the throttle body. And this guy comes to the alternator. So he's gonna go underneath here. I'll tuck that away. This is gonna go to the, let's see here. This is gonna go to the, this is going to go to the throttle body, and this will go down to the ground. And then I'll need to somehow, I can always reconnect that later. All right, now let me go ahead and plug this guy in. That's a 15. So this looks to be okay. These guys will come over top and down. In fact, I could probably just go ahead and plug this guy in right now. Oh wait.
Nice that they're sized like that.
I know. Yep. That makes a huge difference. All right. I don't know where this guy's gonna plug into. I could just cut that out.
Ready for the clamps to be put on there?
Sure. Yep. And then this guy needs to connect to this guy here. All right. I love it when a plan comes together. All right. So everything on this side's connected.
Okay.
This guy here, my gut tells me goes to this guy. And then this guy goes to the this guy goes to the let's see here. Where the hell do you go? Oh, you go to this. All right. And this guy goes to this injector. This guy goes to this injector. And logic would suggest This guy goes to this injector, but he doesn't fit. Because the harness isn't picked up.
How goes it over there? 1138.
Okay.
The injector, well, not fitting.
This guy's supposed to go over here, but it might be tight because of the way I wrapped the. I'm gonna have to unwrap some of the tape.
Okay.
Because I wrapped it too far up.
I got you.
You know, and
it needs to come back
it needs to
down.
come back down. Yeah. So I'll take care of that. Basically, I just have 2 more connections, and then I'm going to bolt this bracket. Where's the bracket? This guy goes here and
okay.
holds all this down. And then, man, we're off to the races after that. All right. Question is, where is the? This gotta be the. This gotta be the. All right. So, I wonder if this mount is upside down, and I wonder if this goes to number 1 and into here, and then this goes back.
Oh.
You know, because then that would make more sense. But then where would this go? This would go to this would possibly, one of these goes to the alternator. And it should be color coded.
It says blue.
Blue?
Blue. That's alternator.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks awful lot like.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this wouldn't fit into here.
Yeah.
So what that tells me is that this is backwards. All right. Now what's the key to getting this off here?
Oh, we had to slide those green things up.
No, now I need to get the hooker out again.
Get the hooker. So how was it working on Nick's Suburban? Well, not bad. He brought his hooker over, had his hooker over every day. Really? Yeah. He would use his hooker, and I would use his hooker, and we'd share. And, It's all good.
It's all good. All right. All right. One of these days, I am going to learn the trick. So this pulls up, and oh, that pushes in. Okay, I got it. All right. There we go. All right. So then this then theoretically would be the last one. And then let me take this out and then straighten the wire up. All right. So if this is the last one, and this would go here, and then this would go here. Oops. And then this would go here. That makes sense. Okay. And then these guys would go alternator in number 1. All right, well that makes sense. All right, now I gotta figure out what is going on, how to mount this back up over top. And this, I believe, this holds here. This goes on here. And I'm guessing the wire harness gets seated in that.
I wonder if that or that thing that goes on the top of the engine goes. Does that? Oh,
The beauty cover.
Beauty cover. Is that outside?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab it.
Yeah. You know what? I think you're right.
I wonder if it sits back in there and then flips down.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think that's exactly what.
I think it do, Nick.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it does. All right. All right. 10mm. Where are you? And 13 just in case. Yep. All right.
Well, I've learned a lot while you've done this.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kind of all this stuff. I haven't had to take an engine out. It's got all this crap on it, so.
Yeah. So what struck you the most unexpected?
I think probably how much easier it is than it looks.
Then it sounds and
Yeah.
it looks, yeah.
I mean.
I would say the same thing too. You know, I mean, now that we've got it all back together again, it doesn't seem like it was that hard.
No.
You know,
Just time
consuming. Yeah. So this guy here is okay. I just wanted to make sure that gets locked into place. All right, so that's gonna have to stay.
Does that have to go under the wires or?
Well, I don't know. I am not sure. And I think these ride underneath this, under these wings. And if I had to take a guess, I would guess this probably does go underneath. So let me go ahead and slide that baby under there. All right.
I mean, like, if you had to replace a starter in this, it wouldn't phase you at all, would it?
Oh, it would be, I would get right underneath the truck and wouldn't even think twice.
I think that wire goes down this valley here, right? Does that go down this
It does, yeah. Yep, sure does. This is not stock, so let me reroute this to where it should go. And why is this guy not wanting to give much?
What do we got there?
Okay.
Oh, hang on a second. Give me some slack here, would you? Let's now try it.
Yes.
I moved it around on the other side of that little steering column or power steering bracket. Okay, there's.
I'm wondering if this bolts up to that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about that.
I think you're right. I think each one of those goes down each of those little valleys on the side.
Yep.
So I guess that PVC goes above that, huh?
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah, because then those wires would run below it. Oh well. Oh bother.
It probably sits, you know what, here, let me just take the whole thing off. And then I'll just put it on when we have everything else in place. And then this way. Oh. All right, what am I hung up on now? All right. Okay. All right. Then this goes down into here, and this would connect to here, and then this would sit. These two guys sit here, and that sits there. Oh, look how sweet that is coming back together. How about it? Is that a sense of?
There you go.
Sense of, I can't believe it. You know, I mean, you know, when you tear this shit apart and take it apart, it's like, oh my God, how am I gonna get back together again? You know, and it's just pretty much just believing in it, you know.
Yep.
And you know, the funny thing is though, it's like when you do it, it gets ingrained in your memory. Because the one thing I always resorted back to was, you know what? If I need to, I'll look at the video. You know, but I haven't had to do that. Not once. Number 3. I shouldn't have tightened that down. Until I had this all 3 lined up. Thinking probably the next thing we should probably do is rig up the AC.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, we won't be ready to vacuum it until it's all completely done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that'll be the last step before we put any.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to be trying to put those hoses on it later.
Exactly. All right, is this 10? Yeah. Actually, I'll just give it a ride with this. All right, so, let's see. So, man, I can't believe this is all geared up.
Wow.
Everybody wants you to put their sticker on your car, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice and clean and shiny.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I was thinking while standing here, I was looking at and again, I'm trying to think of what could we do to avoid access difficulty later.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking maybe we should put this power steering together, you know. Yeah, they're out shopping.
Ah.
But they're on their way home, so.
Don't you wish you were there with them shopping?
No. Yep. I will take a pass on that.
Shopping's a 4-letter word.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Why are you gonna do that? Slide on over. I'm thinking that maybe this should go on the other side of that.
Yeah.
I would feel better about that if it was over here. Unless it's supposed to go way behind it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet that.
It seems like it'd be awfully close to the belt if it was over here.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it should be back in here somewhere.
Yeah, I'd put it back in there, then we could almost wire tie it.
Well, there's a clip. Yeah, I think that is supposed to hold it.
Okay. There is a plug in the back of that power steering pump
Okay.
as well. It's got to be pulled out.
All right. Come on, get on there. What the hell? I just didn't give it enough pressure. All right, so now, does it go right in here?
You'll fill a plug in the back of it. There's a little plastic plug in there.
There it goes. There it goes.
Very good.
All right, where's the other end of this at? Okay.
Did you buy all new serpentine belts for this, or?
I did, yeah.
Okay, let me try it. Won't be long, we'll be ready to put those on.
Yeah. I tell ya.
Wow,
Unbelievable.
it looks much easier.
Looks like you had it threaded, right?
Okay,
Sorry I put you through all that, Terry.
that's okay.
That's beyond snug.
Okay.
All right. Good heavens, I can't believe. Sorry about that. You know, while I have this off, let me just look around and make sure things are copacetic. Let's see here. So there's, you know what? There's a let me go ahead and put this on. What just fell? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard something, but I don't know what fell.
I don't think there was anything in here, but there's a, let me put a zip tie on here. Something zip ties to this.
Oh, you know what? Does it goes on that bolt down there?
On the ground bolt. You think that's the ticket right there?
I wonder.
I bet you that is. All right, let me get a where did I put my zip ties? All right. Yeah, so this baby went right on here, and then, although I don't like the way I have this arranged, let me flip it so that the zip is coming out the other side. Look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. Yep, that is what that's for.
Good.
All right, beautiful. That thing had been sitting there forever, and I was like, there's gonna come a time and a place I'm gonna have to put that on. And this is the time to do it. All right.
Let's get this side bolt in. It looks like it's gonna be tough to get in. Is this it here?
Yeah.
It'll fit? Okay. Dang.
Oh, shit. All right. All right. So, last thing is this hose. Yet again, hopefully the final time. Come on. It's either going too far or not far enough. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so the other thing that could go here is the computer. So let me go grab the computer.
Okay. Do we want to do the alternator as well, or?
Let's wait until we put this on,
Okay.
because we can put that on anytime. That's the easiest thing. The other thing we may consider doing now is the catch can, because that's going to take a little bit of fabricating. Most people attach it to this. Most people attach it to this. This goes, okay, this goes the alternator. Okay. Okay, they're home. All right, so I should be getting a call shortly. All right, let me go grab the computer.
Okay.
And then I'll grab the catch can. All right. As I recall, it faced out. And just slid in here, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it went lay down its side or something. Or I don't. Well, here, look at the marks on the back. There's a hole.
It's almost like there's holes here for.
You could be right. It could go just like this then. Because see how this top is?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the shape of that.
Yeah, and then it just clips in. And these two guys just. Well,
I don't
just
know
like,
which is which, but
well, they're keyed. So yeah, there we go. There. There we go. There. All right, computer's in.